Hello, hello, hello. It is I, 8-Bit Amethyst, and we are streaming live 3:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am trying a new microphone. This is actually the one that I've been using for my podcast. I've recorded the intro, but I think I'm going to do a second version, and then I'm doing research on the first episode. So that will be coming. But in the meantime, I am happy to be back. I am happy to be back with you guys. I'm happy to be back streaming. And the reason why I couldn't do it last weekend is because of the fact that my wireless adapter just went completely out. Like it died. It died. So I basically was like, all right, I get a free break. So last weekend, I actually don't even remember what I did. Probably played more F1. Trying to wrap that game up. I think I'm gonna do one more season. I wanted to stream F1, but the problem is, the GPU isn't the juiciest, and I want to give you guys better quality than that. Hey TSM, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Long time no see. Yeah, I haven't seen you in 24 hours. How are you doing? Let me know how my audio is. I've switched microphones, so I've applied a new noise gate, but just tell me what you think. So yeah, we are about to hop back into Persona 5 here. It's been a bit too long. So I can say that this game has like smashed all the records for the longest game I've played on stream. 152 hours and 56 minutes. And we're not even close to being done, I don't think. I mean, we're close by game standards, but we're not close by Persona standards. I am good. How about you? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I think I want some caffeine. Like I got 8 hours of sleep, but I got some brain fog, so I think I might crack open the energy drink in a little bit, but not sure. I love the background. You mean the background music? Yeah, I can paste that in the chat for you if you want to hear it. It's from Destiny, which was a game I used to play back in the day. Oh, there's my pop show. But yeah, it got just a bit too grindy for me. And I played tons of Destiny 1, tons of Destiny 2, and yeah, I'm just not. I don't want to play another looter shooter. I don't want to play, yeah, like looting. It was good for a while. Like, even if Borderlands 4 came out, I don't know. Because Borderlands 3 was kind of mid for me. I enjoyed Borderlands 3, but I didn't love it, you know? Have you been well, 8-Bit? I have. I'm glad to hear that. I'm jelly you get to ditch school and all. Anyways, everything on TV, even online, is irritating as shit. Another day goes by that we don't see Shido on the news. Same with Akechi. All that genius detective stuff is a load of bullcrap. It makes me sick how quick they both are to act like heroes. Honestly, the people who believe that rubbish are just as bad. Totally. Everyone's been going on about the end of the year elections like it's some kind of festival. Yes, this political season is nothing more than a party for most of them. But depending on how we approach it, this might actually be a good opportunity for us. We will take advantage of this commotion to execute our mission. It will be a great distraction. Considering all the attention they're getting, the appearance of the Phantom Thieves will be huge. Let's show them the Phantom Thieves are still going strong as ever. It's your call when we meet. Just be careful, okay? Yeah, we are going to meet very soon. Actually, fuck it. We need to take this palace thing seriously. So
Okay.
Background music and a PC background. Yes, yes. Wallpaper engine is what you want. And hold on. No, that's the wrong intermission screen. I've got to get this configured because this was gonna be, and I may readapt it, you know, and just kind of shrink the game screen down and just have this stuff going on. But this is my other splash screen that I'm using. But let me pull up Wallpaper Engine just so I can show you. And then we were telling Dream Hunter, me and Mandef were telling Dream Hunter that he needs to get this program because a buddy of mine told me about it and it changed my life. I will never not use this program. Like, the best of all the things I bought on Steam, this was the best one, best purchase I've ever made. I had to go into Steam to open it up. Hope you got to see those Makoto pics I sent you. Oh yeah, I definitely saw them. I definitely saw him. Makoto's bae. I love Makoto. She is awesome. So yeah, this is the collection right here. Like, you got all kinds of cool pics here. From all kinds of different types of artists, and it's just a banquet of cool shit. Yeah, like, get this program, okay? Get this program. It'll be the best money you've ever spent. And I think it's on sale right now, like $3 if you want it. We still have some time, so let's make sure we're as ready as we can be.
Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Are you ready? It's time for work. Let's go.
Squad has assembled. Oh wow, that's cool. Yep, it is. It is. It's absolutely amazing. And there's no shortage of content. Like, you know, you can literally put in a search query and get art on pretty much anything. You have some people that readapts like existing art and use the engine to kind of like make an animated effect. Then you have people that like just draft art from scratch. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yep.
Indeed.
Alright, politician is going to be our first contact. Oh, if you saw Amanda's Discord, I have a Genshin girlfriend now. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Just popping by to say hi. Hey, Boo Becca, thanks for saying hi. How have you been? Good to see you. I think you were in a Mandef stream, not Mandef stream, Dream Hunter stream yesterday. I feel like I spoke to you yesterday. But I do appreciate you stopping by. Pleasure as always. You might be able to gain intel from talking to them. Just don't ask any suspicious questions, okay? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's blend.
Show me your true form.
Ooh, a rare one.
Persona! Go down.
Looking good. Joker beat 2 out to finish you. We'll make make a great team. Pardon me. Let's do this. Okay. Huh? You're not done yet. You ready? Always. Watch this. Double death blow. How is that? That was a
Is this the casino part of the game? Oh no, I finished that 2 streams ago, I think. I haven't uploaded it on YouTube yet, but I will if you wanted to go back and watch that VOD.
This treasure demon's done for. Good work, everyone. Good work, everyone.
All right.
I feel like I need more.
I can see it. I'll reveal your true form. Let's go.
Successful. Now just don't lose. Persona. Charge, Persona. Wow, I got 2 of them, Queen. Like a job for you. One enemy remaining. Good work, everyone. Just like I thought.
Probably will, because I'm finding all y'all's YouTube channels. Alright, awesome, awesome. That sounds good.
Okay.
In fact, I don't know if I set the command up yet.
Already? How disappointing.
And that should take you to my YouTube channel. And I upload every stream in its entirety to that YouTube. So if you miss a stream, you can always go to the YouTube and see
I have something.
what's happened there.
I can see it. I'll reveal your true form.
You've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
That's not good. But that is why keep your charging cable in the same place.
All right.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
I can see it. Show me your true form.
Surprise attack?
Yeah.
You got them all at once. One enemy down. Wait, you're confused. Don't do anything drastic.
Alice, go down.
Defeated. All right, Joker.
They got on my nerves.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Huh?
Focus.
It looks like it's locked from the other side. Let's look for another path.
We do. I just like notating those locked doors on my map. You get straps from from Amazon. Yeah. Yeah. I want to play that game again so bad, but I'm like, you know what? I need to finish this one. Even though I could have like skipped ahead, finished it, and came back to this one. You know, it just felt better for me to just finish. And a lot of people who've been watching the stream are looking for me to finish, so it just makes sense for me to for me to do that.
Oh,
What's this sign for? Members only restaurant. Restaurante Elite? You really can't read that either. Aren't you supposed to be Little Miss English or something? That's French, my man.
no!
Yes, Ryuji, it's not English, it's Italian, so anyway. Oh shit, I was even wrong. Give the peps what they want. You know, you gotta serve the people. Gotta do it. This restaurant is exclusive to members. Those without a membership card will be rejected.
What?
You gotta be a member just to eat dinner? That's such bull. Yeah, that's how they, you know, keep a clamp down on the riffraff, i.e. people like us. Oh, not quite yet. I hear it has received high praise from a favorite congressman. Ah, correct you are. The good sir visits it almost every day. Yeah, we know. We know that he's in there. But there are many ways to skin a cat.
I can feel it.
Nowak, how you doing? Good to see you. Been a while. I hope you're prepared for this long palace. I hope so too. I hope so too. Because my memory of this palace from the original Persona 5 was that it is very long and very punishing. And you know, I think I like wiped once back in the old days. I spent a lot of time in Mementos trying to get this guy. Who is he? Bohu Mana. I finally got him. And with that came a lot of leveling up, so hopefully that's enough. But we will see. We will see. It's like a lot of verticality to this map. Or palace, I mean. It's a year on a cruise ship, so you're just constantly going, like, literally everywhere. There might be, like, some ventilation shaft or something that I could find. Because there's, like, so much to explore just on this one part, and I don't remember where I went in the past, so it's not like you can do a speed run. SP resource key. Oh yeah, for sure. Bohu Mana? Yes. Yes. He has a D, LOL. Yeah, he does. A curved one too, like a long curved D, you know. Like he's dispensing that D juice, okay? My man fucks. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back into the main cabin. And I only found one person that I can talk to. Did you use Hope Diamond for that? I used Titania and Mara, and I got that fusion. I wasn't even expecting it. Like I didn't even set out to like get Bohu Mana, but I just saw the option there when I was doing fusion. So I'm like, well, fuck, okay. that's an easy easy thing to do. He got hugged. Yeah, man, milked him for all the juice. Yeah, and that's like the main door right there. Alright, maybe there is a way. Maybe there is a way past the door. That is how you get Automaru, Automasuka, Automaru on him and get us for 5 turns, but okay. Oh, that's cool. It really does matter like how you get those fusions to get like those bonus skills.
I'll reveal your true form.
But I'm pretty happy with his passage, for sure. I think he's a really solid persona.
Let's catch your breath. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
Let's see it.
Wait until Metatron is great, bless. Yeah. Sir, if you wish to dine at our restaurant, please present your membership card now. Oh yeah, we heard about the thing earlier. What a pain. I believe our path should have explained it when you boarded the ship. I apologize for the inconvenience, but may I please check your boarding pass, sir?
This is...
Seems we won't be able to get inside peacefully until we can obtain this membership card. Alright, so membership card can literally be anywhere. We already checked the main dining area. But I guess we can start talking to people, see if like new dialogue options pop up. That reminds me, have you tried the restaurant ahead? Oh no, not quite yet. I hear it has received high praise from a famous congressman. Haha, correct you are. Good service visits it almost every day. Okay, so we did hear from them. Do you know of the exclusive restaurant up ahead? I wonder how you become a member. I haven't the foggiest idea. My connections only barely secured me a place on this ship after all. I suppose we're just ordinary citizens in comparison to some of the other patrons here. We should probably be thankful we're even allowed to dine in this lounge to begin with. Now the footsteps will appear for the third eye. Oh, okay. So look for footsteps. That is nice to know.
Show me your true form.
This game is very methodical. You know, you can't screw it up. You just have to know how to move everything forward. Like other games will literally let you skip ahead and then you end up breaking the logic in the game and then you have to reload the game profile. And I'm literally referring to games like Ghost Recon and other games like that. Where it just literally screws everything up. What's the matter? You've been acting quite finicky. Oh, it seems I dropped my card for the restaurant somewhere around here. My, you won't be able to dine here without it. Have you tried consulting the staff? Needed to trigger that dialogue in the restaurant. Yeah, exactly. Not yet. I doubt there's any need to worry, though. I'll try asking around the bars later. I know Mr. Shido personally, so I'm sure he'll issue me another one if I can't find mine. Oh, how wonderful. I didn't know you had such lofty connections. No wonder you exude such dignity.
Hey.
Yeah. Alright, there's the footsteps. So we just track these bad boys. And they will lead us to possibly where he dropped the card. Oh, naturally. Welcome, sir. How may I help you? Has anyone turned anything in? What article are you looking for in particular? Membership card. Ah, so it was yours. Please do not worry. We have been holding on to it for you this whole time. Here you are. Please go enjoy your meal, sir. That was actually pretty easy. Should it have been that simple? Who cares? It's all thanks to that Dick Shido thinking everyone around him is incompetent. So he doesn't believe in anyone. That must be why there are so many membership cards around. Oh, it's not that bad if it went by quick. Let's head to the restaurant and grab a letter of introduction. Time to go to college. Clearly, you have not played Ace fucking Attorney. You are right. You are right. And it's funny that you mentioned that, Noah, because that's actually one of the games I plan on playing. I bought the trilogy. But you're right. I haven't played it yet. Talk about step by step, even though you you get to our entire day of evidence far earlier. Yes, yes, exactly. Like they force you to go through the steps, even though you already know. Like for example, in Hitman 3, there was like a Knives Out inspired whodunit story, and I pretty much fingered who did it like in the first 20 minutes, but I had to like prove it. You know what I mean? Get played, nerd. Yeah, I had to prove it. So you still had to like play through the game and go through all the steps, but I already knew who did it. But I couldn't just accuse him and get it over with. One of our targets, the powerful politician, should be at the restaurant. What's your call, Joker? Let's head in. Thank you for displaying your proof of membership, sir. Please head on inside. Seats marked with a blue flower are reserved for special guests. Please refrain from sitting there.
What?
Special guests? Eh, who cares?
This is...
A reserved seat is special information that may lead us to the politician we're looking for. For real?
Huh.
That possibility didn't even cross your mind. Anyway, let's head in and find a seat. Man, things are pretty damn luxurious in here. Even the food looks super good.
Oh my.
Try not to get too excited, okay? You're embarrassing us. Good over, Eugene.
That must be the table.
Right. That influential politician comes here. Why don't we have a seat at the table next to it and wait for him? I'll go. He may become guarded if we go in a big group.
Alright, Makoto.
Wouldn't it be odd with just one girl sitting there, though? Does someone want to come with me?
I'll go.
Hold up, Joker. Let me go with her. I mean, dude, it's a restaurant.
What are you, a preschooler? I was wondering why you were so excited about this.
My man came here ready to eat.
Why isn't anyone asking me to do this?
Well, do you want the answer to that or don't you?
All right, we're going in. Everyone else stay nearby. I'll give the signal when the time is right.
No, I mean, I could present evidence that obliterated the entire basis of an opening statement, but to do that, I had to play through 1.5 hours before I could actually present it. Yeah. True. Yeah, that's painful. And real law isn't much different. It really isn't. That's my day job. I work as a legal assistant. It's not much different. The court has you jumping through all of these hoops, and you have to. Like, trying to get cases scheduled is the absolute worst. Especially if the JA doesn't like you. You're screwed. F off Ryuji, F off Makoto mine.
Man, what should I eat?
Of course, Ryuji would deny it.
Off of food in a palace. He's as dumb as ever.
Matrix.
I can't read this.
And even fit it perfectly.
I'll have the sautéed foie gras, a salad garnished with truffles, and roasted lamb, please.
I can't believe you can order so easily like that. Say, ain't we kinda young compared to the others here? They're all involved with Shido, yeah?
They seem to be major figures in the political and financial worlds.
On whose permission are you sitting there, brats?
Whose? I don't see any reserved signs or nothing here.
It'd be a nuisance if you'd make a racket next to my table. I wish to dine leisurely. Children like you who are simply hungry should leave.
What was that?
Skull, be quiet.
Sorry.
I apologize for our discourtesy.
If you understand, then go home.
Excuse me, but might you be Mr. Oe?
Indeed I am.
This will be an impudent request, but would you provide us a letter of introduction to Mr. Shido?
From the looks of it, you appear to be minors. Why do you need an introduction?
We wish to be granted an audience with him. His political ideology resonates so much with us. Of course, the same can be said about you, Mr. Oe.
You have quite the silver tongue for one so young. Not that I mind it. Are you a high school student?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of high schools, I've heard that some principal somewhere kicked the bucket. He supposedly tried to leak Mr. Shido's name.
Ah, okay.
Had he simply obeyed, he could have remained in the upper echelons. To think he would cast all that away. An elite such as myself can't even fathom why someone would do such a thing. If you pledge your loyalty, you're given the honor of selecting those who would have mental shutdowns.
Did you ask Mr. Shido to trigger a mental shutdown in someone as well?
More or less.
Considering your caliber, I would assume that the target must have been someone quite important.
Important? No. The target himself was nothing that impressive.
Oh, you must be being modest.
You recall the subway accident early last spring? The one I had targeted was that engineer.
That was you?
It was to take out the president of some company and a diplomat who sided with current government.
I see. That was very useful, Mr. Oe.
Corporal Wars.
My sister is a prosecutor at the public prosecutor's office. I could pass on what you just said to her. How about it? Won't you give us a letter of introduction?
Is that a threat? Who are you two?
The letter of introduction, please.
Don't get cocky, brats. I'll never give you one.
Looks like you have one, though. Well, guess it's time to use brute force.
Guys!
Alright, we're in. It even fitted perfectly as a direct contradiction of one of the statements. Also pretty sure you do not tolerate prosecutors committing assault and battery in a fucking courtroom. Yeah, no, that will get you arrested on the spot. You'll be held in contempt of court, and charged with assault. Or changing evidence mid-fucking trial, like updating autopsy report. Yeah. Just abandon your legal sense when playing Ace Attorney. You would get into apoplexy at the shit that happens in Ace Attorney. It's like legal system in Japan, but worse and refiltered through anime and over-top exaggeration. That is really good advice, Nowak, and honestly, the best description I've heard of that game. Because I've heard other people say similar things. Like I watched an actual attorney play the game on Twitch, and she was saying that it's kangaroo court. Like none of this stuff makes sense. Like even after, in this one particular sequence, the judge makes a ruling, slams the gavel. One of Phoenix's informants comes into the courtroom and says, "Hey, I want to testify," and the judge is like, "All right, let's hear it." Like that wouldn't happen, at least in American court. Like once the judge bangs the gavel, that's it, game over. And it's not like this guy would be able to just walk in the courtroom and testify anyway, even though he was officially supposed to show up and do so. Yo, it's Medusa's hair. Yeah, literally. Like, you have to prove why prosecutor's statement is correct, even though they shouldn't do that. Yeah, even though they should do that. Yeah. Exactly.
I'll use my persona!
Because it's more nuanced. It's more nuanced in the actual legal system. Like, you make a statement as a prosecutor, and you have your evidence. Pretty sure it's gonna block this, but I'm trying it out anyway. And you have your evidence, but the onus is on the defense to cast doubt on the statement. Now, if you just are up there like talking out of your ass, the judge can call you out on it. But most of the time they don't. They just sit and listen, and the defense has to basically call you out on your bullshit. And if they don't, then you get away with it. And that's how like you end up with a lot of cases where people who are obviously guilty or people who should be seeing more severe punishments for their crime get off because of that reason. The either the prosecution, well, in this case, the prosecution didn't make a compelling enough argument. Because if you're a prosecutor, you focus on the defense, why the defense is full of shit. But it looks like an ace attorney, you have to prove why your own statement is correct. I mean, and like you said, like technically you should be doing that anyway, because if you don't, then the other side's just gonna call you out on it and make you look bad. Yamato no Orochi, yes. I think I have this persona, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have it.
Ooh, not bad, Noir.
My guy on though. Well, in this game, mindset is guilty until proven innocent. That's true. That's true. Which, given what Makoto said about the justice system in the Persona universe, the Japanese justice system, that's kind of how the Japanese legal system works anyway. Like, the prosecution rate is so high that they pretty much treat you as guilty until proven innocent. Depending on who you are in the American justice system, you will be given that benefit of the doubt or you won't. That's where we start getting into discussions about racial equity and class and wealth and all of that. Because if you're rich, you're going to be given the benefit of the doubt 9 times out of 10. And if you're poor, then they're going to be looking to throw you in jail.
Please keep the truth of that subway accident a secret.
BRB going to get coke. Nice. Nice. What I meant is the prosecutor made a statement, but I had to present the evidence supporting that claim instead of prosecutors simply presenting evidence. Ah, okay. Got you. Yeah. So that looks like more of, like you said, the game logic, because yeah, that's not how it would work. It's like the judge is gonna want to see the evidence. It's like that's why you do discovery. You know, if you're just supporting the claim in the logical sense, you know, you could have done that in the complaint. That's what the complaint's for. The complaint is when you make a statement, a bunch of statements, and you make your you know, your claims, your accusations, and the defense sends basically an affirmative defense, or they make an affirmative defense. So if I were to say TSM you know, damaged my car because he was looking at Genshin waifus, in my complaint I would say that, you know, I was at this intersection at this time, TSM was traveling at this speed, he hit me looking at Genshin waifus. I know this because he told me that he was looking at Genshin waifus and he apologized, and I want the court to give me, or make him give me money, basically. That's what my complaint would say. And then TSM would then answer that complaint and have an affirmative defense. Maybe I was looking at Genshin waifus, but I wasn't looking at them when I was driving. I had told 8-Bit that I was looking at them at the traffic light, not while I was driving. Oh yeah, that's basically how that works. So by the time you get into court, it's evidence. Like, it's evidence. They don't want to hear your logical statements. They've already heard your logical statements. They want to see the evidence that supports your logical statements, because you've already made that in the initial complaint, an affirmative defense.
Fine.
In any case, it turns out Principal Kobayakawa was connected to Shido after all. No wonder he was so adamant about me digging up information on the Phantom Thieves.
What do you miss? Oh, I just used you as a quasi-legal example to make a point supporting the statement that Nowak made. And me destroying Yamato no Orochi. Because I'm over leveled, apparently.
Still, I can't believe Shido just killed him so nonchalantly.
The entire nation is underwater in his palace. He must feel nothing toward one measly educator.
In any case, even though that politician was cognitive, he turned into a monster. Up until Kanashiro's palace, cognitive beings were nothing more than weak presences.
No, that Oe fellow just now wasn't a cognition. But he had the memories and appearance of an actual person. He was probably a shadow fused with a cognition. It's like making the shadow wear human skin. I've never seen anything like that before. Such power is normally impossible.
Like that old thing called burden of proof. Yeah, exactly. Burden of proof. Yeah, that old tricky term again. And depending on what type of case you're looking at, the judge will implement different rules. So there's dozens of them. There's the in criminal trials, it's beyond a reasonable doubt of guilt to convict. In a civil suit, it would be the greater weight or greater preponderance of the evidence. So burden of proof has like a bunch of mini branches underneath it, and then depending on what you're looking at in the case, it's gonna be you know, a standard that the judge sets. Like small claims, if you ever watch like court cases on TV, the burden of proof is really small. Like you just bring a receipt or something in there, and then you can pretty much sway the judge to side with you. In some cases, it's whoever makes the better argument because neither side has evidence. So yeah, it does change depending on the venue for sure.
Wasn't Shido the one who destroyed the research done by Oracle's mother on cognition?
Also, is this on hard? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think when I booted this game up for the first time, I just hopped in, so I think I'm playing on normal.
Oh, do you think that when he did, he took the results for his own purposes?
Yep.
Shido. For all we know, Shido could have some hidden trick that allows him to tamper with his own palace. We need to be especially careful from here on out.
Yes, of course. I will continue accepting them, even after I am inaugurated as Prime Minister.
As expected from you, Mr. Shido. You are truly a reliable man.
And in return, I only ask for your continued support. Standing up to the world does require money.
Of course. I'll make sure to prepare compensation as thanks for your help in cleaning up. The incident with that accident in spring was very beneficial. This is all thanks to you, sir.
If the study of cognitive science progresses, I believe it's possible to increase the target range.
I bid you good luck with that endeavor. I hope you will continue to assist us.
Then change it on hard. You can change difficulty if you think you're over level in the menu in the settings, I think. Oh, that's interesting. Do you get a benefit from playing on hard mode? Because I don't shy away from playing on hard mode if there's an added benefit. Because with a lot of games, I take The Witcher for example, you level up faster. Or I think even that was the case in Elder Scrolls as well. Like you leveled up faster. So if I can get better personas, better or faster EXP rates, I will do it. If I don't, then I'll just play on normal. Only because I have to get something out of spending literally 12 hours in Mementos. Like between the last time I streamed, which was 2 weeks ago, and now I've only been in Mementos. I haven't even progressed past the 28th until the start of the stream. Yo, it's hit, man. And benefit not, but you think you're over level, then up the difficulty. Yes, I could definitely do that at any time. But I appreciate you explaining that. Because some games, like, you're locked in and you can't flex difficulty. According to the map, the elevator ahead will take us to the pool deck. Renzel is correct. There should be a womanizing former noble there. Womanizing, huh? I'm so not up for this. Yep, you already know. You're gonna be trying to talk to you. Alice can tear this palace alone. Yeah, she can. I'm glad you told me about Alice, because she's just been phenomenal. Easily the best investment. Like, going up against bosses, you can't use her, you know, her one-hit trick, but she can literally wipe any other enemy type that's not anti-curse. Which makes speed running like Mementos and places like that really easy. Now, I hadn't actually used her in my grind very much. I used other personas just to, like, you know, test them out, try them out, play with them. But yeah, she is amazing. Yeah, Megaion and Megadolion. Also, you could probably fuse Metatron or even Lucifer by now. True, true. I forgot about those guys. Because I know, well, I still have to, I still have to max out Hifumi. I think I'm at rank 9 with her. I can get Satan though. Metatron I think I can also get at this point. Nick! The Phantom Mice.
Wait, what the shit? Mice? This is preposterous. Or something like that.
Oh, go to hell, Inari. Can you just come back here?
Thank goodness. We're human again.
Looks like we turn back when we leave the affected range. It's not really a big deal. It most certainly is a big deal. Explain what just happened to us.
It seems like people who Shido views as intruders turn into mice near those Shido statues. So we're nothing but rodents to him, huh? That's irritating.
I agree. We need to be extra careful when we're in mouse form.
To be honest, the plot locked is Chiyu, Yoshitsune, and Vishnu. Ah, okay. I think I can get Yoshitsune now. Chiyu and Vishnu, I don't know if I can get them yet. But you say they're plot locked, so that makes sense.
We won't be able to open doors, and any enemy we try to fight in that state will beat us to a pulp.
So all we can do is hide? I guess we'll have to change to a completely defensive strategy. I hope we can find a secret passage to get through there.
Alright.
Oh? It's locked.
No, you cannot. Yoshitsune is locked behind Futsunushi, and that waits for. Oh, okay, gotcha. Also, can eat the cheeses safely for HP or SP. Wait, there's cheese? Oh wow, okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's Morgana's max level persona then. Alright, that makes sense.
Somewhere.
Also, Mata and Maria are locked by plot. Okay. Yeah, because, like, I had got Kasumi maxed out a long time ago, and I still can't get Maria.
Put that on the back burner.
Even with the like the supposed fusions, but it makes sense now that you're explaining it. I couldn't get them even if I wanted to. This panther, this panther no longer, yeah. From panther to mouse. What an extraordinary transformation. Alright. Let's not get too close to these guys. Run, 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 run. Do not want. Do not want. Haha, he almost caught me. But I was faster. Will be later. Gotcha.
What's that?
I can feel it.
Indeed.
Alright.
Show me your true form.
Evolving, but backwards.
Got the advantage. Don't rush.
Yeah, I actually got her naturally refusion, so you don't have to worry about capturing her.
Shall we? You gotta hit them! Take this! Yeah, Panther! You got them all! Good work, everyone!
Burn all the waifu personas.
Okay.
I handled that easily.
I can feel it.
There's a strong one. I can tell.
I'll reveal your true form.
That grappling hook never gets old.
You got the advantage. You're so rush this. I recommend attacking any enemy who has a status ailment.
Alice! Don't rush it.
This enemy is beneath us.
Let's find out.
Stay focused. Just like I thought.
I'll take it.
Okay. I can feel it.
They weren't a
It's like what you said, Nowak. Alice is just ready for this cruise ship. She's gonna kill everyone on it.
okay.
Let me through, let me through. Alright, let's see here.
I'll reveal your true form.
Watch out. That one's dangerous. Nice. No time to waste. Good work, everyone.
Okay.
That easy, huh?
It's
I can
somewhere.
tell by your face.
Alright.
I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack? Persona! Beat 'em all at once. Don't hit them.
It's interesting, like, a lot of these enemies we were fighting in Mementos. Except Narcissus. Haven't really seen much of him.
Well, could be useful. Not bad.
What enemies? Yeah, exactly. What enemies?
Just like I thought.
Okay. I have something.
Excellent. It... There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
Alright, we're getting close to the pool deck. I mean, regardless of cat, so it doesn't make sense that you would have a swimsuit. Have all of these costumes, you know, gotta use them. Alright, we're ready. We're ready to swim, boys. Immovable shirt. Okay. Alright, Old Shroud, Ryuji. Yeah, give him the spacesuit. Let's go over. Yep. She's never gonna be in battle, so no need to get rid of that. Such boorish clothes. This is a pool, you know. Go change into swimsuits if you want to be here. Let's sprawl out, gaze in the sky, and waste the time away in a leisurely paradise. Alright, I did switch, okay? This is what I wear to the pool, and I gotta admit though, his drip's better than mine. Like he's got the gold chain, he's got like purple trunks, you know, the thongs, and the mask. Like yeah. I will give him that. He beat me. He definitely looks better. TSM. Alright, I mean, does this... You probably shouldn't wear this in the pool, but you know what? He doesn't have a swimsuit, so this is the best. This is the best we can do right now. Oh shit, this is like a full suite. This is pretty cool. This is the best safe room in the entire game. Like it's an actual freaking suite. I like it.
I'll
All
just
right.
add this.
I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna get some more water, and I'm debating on getting a Coke or making some tea. Probably gonna get the Coke. But anyway, I'm gonna be right back, guys. So. I saw the emote and I knew the queen is here. Mandef, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. And for those of you who are not part of her community already, she's great. And she's a variety streamer, and she does like these mental health Friday segments. Absolutely great. Highly recommend. Queen, oh stop, it's my liege. No, you are the best. You are the best. Like there's not many people on Twitch that are diving into like the mental health aspect of things, and you play League of Legends and somehow manage to not get toxic. Like literally, you're my Maruki. Okay, you're my Maruki. Like you have the cognitive strats. Because literally everyone else I know that has played League of Legends has either become toxic or stopped playing because of toxicity. Like, it just corrupts you. Whoa, this pool's gigantic. It's hard to believe this is even on the ship. Our target's here, right? Some sort of former noble guy? Yeah, let's find him and get a hold of his letter of introduction. Yeah, he won't be difficult to spot. He's gonna be where the waifus are. This place is great. No matter where, no matter when I come, I always find myself surrounded by beautiful curves. Don't be embarrassed. That's the real reason you're here too, is it not? I mean, kinda, you know. Like, look at this cognition lady right here, you know. She's just solid. Manda, take the compliment. You are too sweet. How are you doing, my friend? I'm doing great. And I'm going to do even better once this monster gets in my bloodstream. 8-bit, I still play. Oh, wow. So you're a League player, too. Okay. Actually, yeah, you are. Because you had mentioned that yesterday, that you play League. I played a little bit of it. I played more... Paragon, which is defunct, it's no longer a game anymore, and Smite. I've played Smite as well. I played more of that. But as far as League of Legends is concerned, I'd probably say Miss Fortune and Ashe. I liked a lot. But can have Abaddon, Odin, Satan, Asura, Metatron, Baal, Search, Shiva, Bahu. Okay, I have almost all of them except Shiva. Abaddon, I have. Odin, I had. Satan, I still need to get. Asura, I have. LOL, true that. I'm drinking some black tea lemonade with raspberry dude to wake me up. Oh, nice, nice. I hope the Red Bull kicks in soon. How much longer are you streaming? I'm probably shooting for 6 p.m. today because I did start late. I was watching a spacewalk earlier. NASA was doing a live stream from the ISS, and I'm like, I can't miss this. You know, I'm a space nerd. I want to stream more space sci-fi games, and I couldn't miss that. I'm like, you know what, spacewalk, fuck it, I'm there. I'm in. Yo, you play Smite, my guy? Yeah, I play Smite. Not as much as I was at one point because, again, I'm like playing so many different games right now. Like, I want to go back to playing Warframe. I want to go back to playing Smite. I want to go back to playing Genshin Impact, but those are games that you have to put the time in. Like Smite or any MOBA takes like 30 minutes to an hour just to play like one match, right? Whereas with other games, you can make a lot more progress in the same time. I was playing for my Twitch overlays and forgot about it. Oh no. Sag. You talked to Mastery 6 Knockman. Ooh. Okay, so you mean Nocturne? And you're a Sona main, right, Mandef? That's who you play? I'm on a boat. Let's see. Let's see here. He's not going to be difficult to find. This Excuse me, that's the fitting room. If you wish to enter, you will need to check in and present your boarding pass at the counter. Alright, so we still need to get a freaking boarding pass. Now, we've already talked to him. Let's go ahead and deal with the security. I mean Soraka, Lulu, and Nami, but I like Sona. Oh, okay. Got you. Well, those are my support mains, but Soraka is the most perfect of them all. Okay. So, you are a primary support player. So, is Booty Gang Merc DPS? Like, what's his role in your team comp, I guess? And I'm not by any means, like, anything akin to a pro. But I have watched MOBA matches, and I have also, like my brother, played hundreds of hours of League of Legends. So I would just watch him play. I never actually played myself, but I learned a lot from watching him play.
That was easy.
Show me your true form.
TJ doesn't play League. Oh, so he's like me then, or is like was, because I plan on playing it again. Does he play MOBAs at all, or? Hey, he used to play Yi mostly when he did play, but he hates it. He only plays FPS and mech games. Mech games? What kind of mech games does he play? I want to know what the good mech games are. I haven't played a mech game since Armored Core, honestly. Armored Core just started getting whacked, so I didn't want to play it anymore. And I don't know what's happening, like, first-person shooters just doesn't do it for me. And I used to be just a big first-person shooter guy, loved them. I would play them therapeutically, and now it's like, I'm just moving on to other genres. Maybe if I find a solid one. It's been so peaceful lately. It's all thanks to Mr. Shido that we can spend days in luxury like this. I want her number. I will have to get it after we complete this this palace and she disappears. At that point, I will get her number. Phantom Brigade was the last one he played. Oh, okay. Phantom Brigade. Yeah. That game's pretty popular. I've seen a lot of people play that one. TJ mental strong. Yeah. You have to be. Like, when I'm not playing JRPGs, I'm playing RTS games or 4X games. I like strategy games a lot. I need to go back to playing Phantom Doctrine. I think I'm going to finish that on stream too. I don't know how close I am now. You have Alice now? Was that Alice? Oh yeah, that was Alice. Yeah. Thanks to Nowak. Nowak was like, hey, you know, you could you can get this character, and I'm like, you can get this persona, and I'm like, shit, you're right, I can. So let's do it.
Hey, dude, you got a sec?
Hey, dude. All right, Ryuji, real smooth, man. We like it. We like the stock.
Nice day today, huh? Actually, maybe not. I want to go swimming in the pool. Yeah. It's your turn, Panther.
What?
Hey. You gotta, you know.
We really would like to
We
speak.
need you to use your specialties.
We won't take much of your time. Will you listen? Please, sir.
Sorry, but please leave me be. I don't have time for you rowdy children.
Hey, you little...
No, we apologize for our lack of manners. Come on, Skull. We should leave.
What the hell's up with that guy? Did he really have to be acting all high and mighty like that?
To be fair, you walked up to him and said, "Hey, dude, you need to approach this with more tact."
True.
Starting the conversation with a quarrel won't get us anywhere.
Me when I try to talk to girls. True. Yeah. I love Alice, and with her spell costing nothing to use, she is perfect. She is perfect. Yeah, Nowak was saying that Alice will just run through this palace, and she has so far. Like, the insta kill is amazing. It's just, you can't, you know. She is literally the best persona right now. Like the best. If an enemy doesn't have a curse resistance, it's a wrap. Well, even if they have a curse resistance, she'll still kill them. They have to block curse.
Our approach doesn't matter if he won't listen to us. What are we supposed to do?
Let's speak to the people around here. Perhaps we'll learn more about that man's temperament.
At the very least, we might get some kind of hint.
I guess that'd be better than nothing. Well, asking for info it is.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, we'll need to gather intel on this pool deck. Try talking to anyone suspicious. Which is like everyone, Morgana. Everyone is suspicious. Alright, let's chat you up again. This is a middle-aged chat. This man is, this is middle-aged goals right here. He's got that dad bod, yellow trunks, you know, gold chain. This guy's dripped out. Nice haircut, too. He fucks. You know he does. Alright, but he pretty much said the same thing that he already said earlier. He likes the girls. He likes the stock. LOL, he fucks. He does. He definitely does. Like he's got major chat energy. Yes, big D energy. Yes. Isn't this swimsuit marvelous? It's part of a new line by one of the premier fashion designers. The bar here actually rents out swimsuits just like these. You thinking what I'm thinking, Ryuji?
Yeah.
That laugh was scary. Yeah, it was. Forget about that. Onward to the bar, you guys. Yeah, man. You already know. Yes. I need a closer look at your swimsuit, ma'am. You know, because you had mentioned how marvelous it is, and I need to like really have a good opinion on your swimsuit. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to take some more time to study the craftsmanship of this swimsuit. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty marvelous. Yeah, it's a good suit. It's a very good suit. Oh, Dream Hunter with the raid. Oh man, the Phantom D's are here. The Phantom D's are here. Disclaimer, that is not their official name. As far as we know, Dream Hunter's community has not come up with an official name to refer to themselves as. But I'm using D Hunters as a placeholder name. Phantom D Juice. Fourth letter in the alphabet for a reason. Pour the juice. Pour the juice. Give everyone get a cup. The juice is here. Dream Hunter is here serving the juice. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that very much. These nuts hunters. Oh my god. You guys hunting nuts out here? Oh my. Rocky Mountain oysters? Pour it all over your bodies? This juice is not meant to be ingested. It's like aloe vera. How'd your stream go, my man? I saw that you were streaming earlier, and I wanted to stop by and say hi, but I got stuck watching the Spacewalk. I was telling Mandef the same thing. They were live streaming it from the ISS. Me being a space nerd that I am, I couldn't miss that. It was cool, really cool. They go around the world every 16 minutes. So as the guy was working, you know, it would get really, really bright when in the sun, then really, really dark when he was on the other side of the planet, and it was amazing. Nice. This juice is for whatever you want it to do. Oh my. Oh my.
Hey.
Well, I want to start a harm, so I'm going to need that juice to serve as an aphrodisiac. Hey, you guys ran on swimsuits yet? Give us some ASAP. Ah, but of course, just show me your boarding pass and we'll have you sorted right away.
Wait!
You moron. Come on, Skull. Let's get out of here. You too, Joker. Seriously, Skull. What were you thinking? Did you get the sudden urge to go for a swim?
Nah.
That was part of my plan. Over there is the fitting room. I'm just gonna need your help finding a way in, Joker. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I can feel it.
We'll just sneak it. I just ended during the space segment of Final Fantasy VIII as well. Really cool. Drink up. Oh yeah. So can you describe the space segment to those of us who are not super versed with the Final Fantasy VIII lore, i.e. myself? For those of you who don't know, Final Fantasy 13 was my first Final Fantasy. And then I went back and I played 7, played 10, played 10 2, played 15, beat 15. Enjoyed that one a lot. And I have 7 Remake installed. I don't know if I'm going to stream it before the remastered version comes out in June. So that's like 3 months from now. Sure, spoilers inbound. Okay. So, for those of you who want to like experience Final Fantasy VIII for the first time, do not read chat for the next 5 minutes. Salamander. Salamander man. Alright, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's do it. Three swimsuits. No way. Considering who we're talking about, we might need 4. Alright, fitting room. We are in. Alright.
You did it, Joker!
We do seem to be inside that door we saw earlier, but why? And more importantly, isn't this a fitting room?
Just trust me. Wait here and I'll be right back.
What's he up to? I have a really bad feeling about this.
It's perfect. This'll totally work.
Skull, you have quite a scary look on your face. Actually, it's creepy.
Oh, don't worry about that. Come on, let's head back to where that former, noble dude is.
Wasn't a big fan of Final Fantasy series, but then I saw Tifa. Oh yeah. Tifa was my introduction to the Final Fantasy series just because of how loved she is and how much Rule 34 stuff you can find of her on the internet. So that was actually how I was introduced to the Final Fantasy universe. But yeah, no, she's great. And then there was like this controversy about her original redesign, and people were mad about, you know, the boobs. If you want to get gamers angry, do something with boobs, I guess. But yeah, her Final Fantasy VII Remake design looks great. Looks proportional, looks good. It's a great game. Squall's Bay, Rinoa. Yeah, Rinoa, for those of you who don't know, like, she, to me, is the most beautiful woman in the entire Final Fantasy franchise. Alright? I don't know what it is, but she just does it for me. But Tifa is, like, really high up there. Okay? So, you know, if there's a Final Fantasy waifu tier list, you can send that to me and I will put it up on stream and we will literally do the tier list. But just so you guys know ahead of time, Renault is going to be S tier for me. Alright. It's now in a coma-like state, so Squall and friends want to take Rinoa to the space station where she can get the next level of treatment to hopefully cure her of the ailment. Kind of like an Elysium, but I believe it's not going to end well because of Final Fantasy. Pepe laugh. Pepe laugh. Yeah, exactly. If the game starts off that way, you can expect shit to go down. Because if there's one thing Final Fantasy is good at, is just taking your heartstrings and then just cutting them slowly and painfully. One by one by one.
I didn't think that we were really going with such a simple plan.
So, we need to talk about the rule of parsimony. The simplest approach, or the simplest explanation, is oftentimes the best and most accurate. In this case, He likes girls. You are all very attractive girls. And so, you know, sexpionage. This is how human works, okay? So you guys just do your thing. Don't try to overplay it. Don't try to be like overly sexy or anything. Just talk to the guy and get a letter of recommendation. And that's it. We're going to college.
Well, there's no way guys lounging by the pool would not check out girls in swimsuits.
Facts.
I want to go home.
Me too.
Are we really going to do this?
Ryuji. Ryuji will love it. Is there any other way? So we're counting on you.
This is for our plan, huh?
Break a leg.
If you guys don't hurry, he's gonna go off somewhere.
Hello.
It's a nice day, isn't it?
What do you want?
Would you grant us a letter of introduction to Mr. Shido?
A letter of introduction, you say? I would never give one to some nobodies like yourselves.
A nobody?
I've made my decision to only introduce those with a prestigious lineage. No matter how beautiful you girls may look on the outside.
Professor Hoovian has joined the squad. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the team.
Well, we're...
And again, custom sounds and gifts are coming. I just haven't.
My name is Ann Windsor.
Oh man, she broke out the British. She broke it out, man. She broke it out. When in doubt, go British. You're going. You can convince anyone that you're bougie if you go British. Anyone. Kashiga. 8-bit, your nose is bleeding a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want that to show. I'm just gonna stick some Kleenex in it. Get Professor Hoovian some juice. Okay, welcome, Professor. That's actually my my driving name in Formula One. Because you can pick a title for yourself. So I'm known as the Professor on the racetrack. Yeah, I just clinched my second drivers championship, so that is super cool. 8-bit, how close are you to affiliate? I just need to average 3 viewers, I think, and then I will be eligible for affiliate at that point. So I'm pretty close. I've met the other 3 requirements. It's just bringing up the higher viewer average. So yeah. I mean, if I can maintain the numbers that I am seeing today, I will most likely get that invite from Twitch as well. So thank you guys. It definitely means a lot. Certainly helps. I'm feeling pretty green. Nice. Green means go. Where's your average right now? Last time I checked Stream Elements, my average was at like 1.7 out of 3. Yeah, the average is the one that makes or breaks the affiliate. Yeah, and it makes sense. You are an investment after all, as far as Twitch is concerned. They want you to pull numbers. So yeah, I'm at 1.7, and if I can maintain, 5 viewers, 4 viewers, or even 3 viewers in the little blocks that I stream, that average will definitely go up. And then Twitch may say, hey, let's go ahead and bring this guy into affiliate. And then I will unofficially become an Amazon employee by proxy and can live out my fantasy of being Arasaka Counterintelligence. I saw you saw you streaming on Chick Hits Code, so I thought I'd join. Oh, nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, how's that Discord room going for you? Yeah, I was recently invited to it, and it's pretty happening. 40 viewers. Yo, Fatop is killing me with the cuteness. Yes. She's adorable. Futaba is a great character. As you guys already know, Makoto was my romantic choice in the last game, Persona 5 Vanilla, and now I want to romance Kasumi, but who knows? The day is still young, more or less. I'll go plug the stream into my Discord now. Thanks, Mandef. Appreciate that. That's love. LOL, I didn't think about that. I forgot that Twitch is Amazon now. Oh yeah. You thought you could get away from Bezos, Dream Hunter? You thought you could get away? Huh? Pretty good. Don't trust the Kachow still. Valid.
On Windsor? My father is the descendant of British royalty.
I beg your pardon.
Seriously? These girls are the daughters of my retainers.
Easy.
Oh yes, Lady On treats us quite well.
Ah, are you half British, Anchan?
I am.
Your features are definitely different from Japanese girls. One can easily tell at a glance.
Roman Samal.
People tend to have such misconceptions, but that isn't true. My hobbies include tea ceremonies. Then again, my father forced me to learn that art.
I see. I sense a noble aura that is different from your servants.
This is even more hilarious in Japanese because Aunt's Japanese is terrible. It's about AB1. Oh my gosh. See, that is in now. I almost want to like pull the scene up in Japanese and just watch it just to see the difference. Stop the cap.
Servants?
Lineage is absolute, no matter how much effort a commoner exerts. It is a gap that cannot be filled.
I also want to point out what makes Haru's reaction so hilarious is that Haru is actually the elite in our group. Her father was the target of the third palace, and she is the heir to the Big Bang Burger fortune, Okumura Foods, which is a conglomerate, okay, a food conglomerate. So she's rich as fuck, and her reaction to being called a servant is especially telling, which you wouldn't get if you didn't know the backstory. Japanese on to English is terrible. This is an upgrade though. Haru is actually bougie. Yes, exactly. Haru is nouveau riche though. That is true. Haru is nouveau riche. And she would not be welcome in Shido circles, because Shido only deals with the old blood, the old money, the blue bloods. You know, it's like, you know, Donald Trump as opposed to Anderson Cooper, right? Anderson Cooper is a Vanderbilt. He's from blue blood, old money. Donald Trump is nouveau riche, and that's why he doesn't carry the same level of respect in elite circles, which you're kind of seeing play out here, that dynamic. Haru's more like, stop acting cause you're crap at it. True. I didn't eat dinner. Oh no. It's not too late. It's not too late to eat dinner. I think the latest I've ever had dinner was like at midnight. But if after midnight I kind of just have like a protein shake and call it a night, I missed out.
For real? By the by, about the letter of introduction. If you'd be so generous to grant me one, I'll consider introducing you to my
Valsima has joined the squad. Valsima or Valsima? Which one is it? Hope I'm not misspelling your name. I do appreciate the follow, and I hope I will learn how to pronounce that name over time.
Great in that swimsuit.
Yay, Nick. Okay. This is someone from Mandev's camp.
Oh no.
Did you make sure to put on sunscreen?
Hey.
Oh my. Just say beautiful in Italian. So that is Italian for beautiful. Wonderful.
Excuse me?
Come now, you peasant servant should...
Bellissima.
You're making her embarrassed.
This is at least a fairly believable accent. This is true.
Want to try on some other swimsuits in my room?
It's 11 p.m. It's too late. It's sad. Ah, that is sad. Reference from the It's Man meme. Oh god.
Using you. Get away, you
That's egotistical, Nick.
This guy's a molester.
What the?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How dare you set me up like this?
Uh-oh.
It's your fault for falling for such bad acting.
You mess up, dude.
Oh,
You
shut
getting
up.
canceled.
We're doing this.
Bellissima is beautiful and it's close enough to the name. So, Bellissima, Valissima. I like it. I like it. Okay. Oh, time to bust up Odin. Nick, you want to fight? Or Thor? Oh, man. You guys are great. You guys are great. I'm having so much fun this stream. You have no idea. You guys are great. We know that he's gonna block it. All right, let's let our curved horn cock god have a chance at this fight. All right, 604, looking good, looking good. All right, Haru.
It didn't work.
Oh, okay, block Sai. Makes sense. Alright. So he's trying to do some shit. Alright, so we know he's immune to elements. But nuclear damage. Nice, I've been pronouncing it right then. Bene. Molto bene. Why are we fighting? Let me kill this degenerate. Futaba's no servant. Yeah, no, Futaba isn't. Futaba is, she hacks the planet, alright? Futaba's cool. Fight Mandev XD. You know, I can make that a command. I can make that a command. Make my hair appointment. I don't want to call him. You crank it up the heart. This is way too easy. Now we have a reason to fight. You're right. You're right. This is kind of.
Let's go.
This is relaxed. This is relaxed. At least the boss fight should be more of a struggle than this, because I'm literally just experimenting. I'm literally experimenting with these guys. But I kind of had a feeling this would happen because on the last level of Mementos that I currently am on, the levels of the shadows are similar to like what's in oh no, double brainwash. Yeah, it's like similar. So I figure that this kind of would happen once we got to the main event. What have I done? You gotta call yourself, baby. I can't do it for you. This is a mini boss. Yes. Kind of like the roided out shadows that you run into. You're not exactly to nearly kill the mini boss in one turn. True. 10 hours in Mementos. 10 hours in Mementos, man. It's worth.
Gaining wealth by lineage alone is quite difficult these days. That's why I begged to be allowed onto Lord Shido's ship. In return for introducing wealthy nobles to him, I requested he enact mental shutdowns for me.
I see. So this system of introductions is taking place in reality as well.
Lord Shido is extremely cautious about the passengers he chooses.
So he's screening potential associates to find wealthy people who won't betray him.
And that's why the passengers are wearing masks. He isn't deceived by people's outward appearances.
In any case, On, your acting skills have developed quite strongly since our nude incident.
Stop bringing that up!
Just for clarification, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
Good heavens, no. Everything is as written in the reports.
I hope you remember the conditions for our arrangement. Support me as best you can. Understood?
Yes, of course. After all, I am thankful for your aid, Mr. Shido.
I'll call in some favors from some old acquaintances and take part in the birth of Prime Minister Shido.
I'll have you step down if I catch wind of any slack on your end. Are we clear?
Crystal, I'd rather not meet the same fate as those I've eliminated thus far.
Good.
Nice.
We have 2 letters now, just the TV station and IT presidents left, and then the cleaner after them. Let's see, one of them is apparently at the slots and the other doesn't leave his room. Well, the map says there's an entertainment hall up ahead, maybe the slots are there. Seeing for ourselves will likely be the quickest way to find out. Let's proceed onward. Alright. Cranked up the difficulty. Make it just a little more entertaining. Instead of taking the candy from the monsters so easily. There's really no need for us to go back in that room, honestly. Alright, so... Let me see. Was there a door on that side? No, this was the only other door. Let me get caught up in chat here. Need to crank it up to hard. This is way too easy, yeah. Now I have a reason to fight whatever I've done. Okay, I did read that part. Did you figure out a color? I don't want to talk to people. Can't do it online either. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have an online system yet. They slow. Yeah, online's the way. Online's the way. If you're not online, you're missing out. I crack his neck like I crack my wood whiffing. TSM. Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, when you say crack your wood, like, I can't help but think that that's some very vigorous stimulation you're using there.
It's safe here. Wanna take a break?
Amanda's being mean to me. I can sympathize with Velicima's plight. You know, like sometimes when I just rage quit on my hair, I'll just shave the whole thing. But now that I'm getting older and my hair is starting to thin, I appreciate it more. And I know literally in like 5 years I'm gonna have to just be perpetually bald, or get like hair implants or something. But I don't want hair implants, so I think I'm just gonna be bald. You know, you want to play League, but a degenerate, my bro, plays PUBG and yells, and I can't play music, I can't focus on League. Yeah, that's hilarious. So your brother also rages in games. And you know, I'm not the raging type. I'm not the raging type. I have, like, my brother and some friends of mine, they rage a lot. And it's because, you know, they're hyper competitive. I get that. But for me, the moment that I get angry, it defeats the purpose of me playing the game, and so I stop playing the game. Because if I want to be angry, I'll just study politics. Like, why would I literally be playing or doing the one thing that I'm supposed to do to have fun and get angry? I don't understand it. I'll just do my regular shit. So when I get tilted in the game, I just shake my head. I shake my head, or I just roast a person. Not like to their face, because that's toxic. But I will roast, like, if I were playing a multiplayer game, I would tell you guys what I thought of that person. But I wouldn't tell that person. Not because I'm afraid to tell that person, but because nothing good's gonna come out of it. So I don't. Man, just stop. What did I do? That's not nice. Nick is getting me in trouble. Can Ray make the appointment for me? No, she can't. Man, I gotta go to a therapist for faking John. Same. I'm just gonna keep shaving my head forever now. This hair thinning is just not fun. It's not fun. Like, if you, because like another thing too is my hair has always been really difficult to maintain. And anyone with my level of melanation can confirm that, you know, the super curly hair is just really difficult to maintain. So a lot of times it's easier to just shave it than it is to fight with it. If you don't have hair that's that difficult, then yeah, like, you know, get it dyed, enjoy it while you can before it goes away. Yeah, if you have the head shape for it, going bald isn't the worst thing. You know, rocking that Jeff Bezos, that Cheeto, you know, the Agent 47. Bald is sexy, you know. It's not worth, for sure. No, it's not. It is not. It is not worth. It makes for good content. Alright, so the miceness. We're at max capacity here. Hey, don't get your mouth all over it with sharing. Cheese, more cheese. Is there any more cheese left? We knew it was a trap when we walked right in anyway, and it doesn't open from the inside. So, did the little Mies enjoy their feast? Ow. Thanks, Oracle. I don't know how much longer I can stay cramped in there. But geez, who knew cheese could hypnotize? I seriously had no control. Indeed, nobody was able to stop themselves. It was simply too delectable. I must say, though, the sight of all 7 of us gorging ourselves as mice on a single piece of cheese, what a spectacle. That was cheese. Even safe to eat? I don't think we have to worry about that. At least I didn't sense any danger from it. I actually feel somewhat refreshed after having eaten that.
Yeah.
I vote then that if we have ourselves a nibble if we spot any more cheese. Now that we're fed, let's get moving. That that Denzel Washington, Steve Harvey, yeah. I roast people back. Shifting the toxic is a hilarious meme. I don't know if I shared this meme in Discord yet, but I will. But yeah, that's literally it. I don't have a problem with roasting people back if they engage with me first, but most of the time when I'm playing online, I mute my microphone because I don't want to deal with people being toxic. Because again, there's no point if I'm not having fun. But if I'm roasting you and I'm having fun, then I guess, you know, it works. Because there's been times where that's happened too.
Joker, what are we going to do?
I'll reveal your true form.
I don't take shit from no one. How are my friends? Like, if I play with y'all, I'm okay joking. We have fun, but if a yes man 010, like that's wants to fuck as a key and I go for a Kanzas on his ass. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, when you're with your friends, there's like friendly jesting and talking shit, and that's all in good fun. Like, I'm not the type of person that says shit talking is bad in all situations. Like, you know your friends, like you can joke around and have a good time. But when it comes to strangers, you know they're not saying it in good faith. You know they're not saying it because they like you. They're legit trying to be toxic. So you open up on them. Straight bars. Yep. It's just how it is. It's the rules. Alright. I don't think I have Emperor's Amulet yet. Let's go ahead and add him to my collection.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Ah, shit. Okay. Alright. Let's get back in our investigation drip here. We're literally dressing up as IRS agents coming in and auditing everyone for tax evasion. Because you know these motherfuckers on this this ship if all of these rich people are not paying their fair share in taxes? You know they're avoiding taxes. And I don't know the tax rate in Japan, but if this was an American cruise ship, you could literally just start arresting people at random and you would get convictions.
That one's just weird. I don't know what it's gonna do. Take that. Her skills will work.
You are weak to curse, you say?
No time to waste. Good work, everyone.
Ah, yes, my pride and joy.
Okay.
Alice is the daughter I've always wanted.
I can tell by your face.
Alright.
Door locked from the other side? Can't do anything here.
I'll reveal
That is actually Burberry. Okay, that stench of scum is Burberry. You uncultured swine. And that's why you're gonna die.
This should do. Thank you so much.
Persona.
Don't forget this feeling. Okay.
Alright.
Move on.
Okay.
Huh?
Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. But we kill all of them. Well, Sanafon would be the blessed analog. True. So I suppose he has a insta-kill bless skill. So I could probably use that duck if I'm coming in from another direction.
I'll reveal your true form.
Omen plus Muhammad Rex. Ooh, nice combination. I like how she just shoots slugs when you're doing bullet rain, but any other time it's just a grenade launcher.
Good work, everyone. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
I mean, look at the good news. You didn't die painfully. Omen is a trait creating increased chance for insta-kill for Sanafon. Ah, okay. So does he get that innately, or is that like one of those inheritance skills that you need?
This door is locked. I wonder if we can open it from the other side.
We can, but we're gonna have to push a little button. Oh, button. Give me the cheese! Oh yeah. Give me that fat, give me that protein. Omen is a trait, unique trait, not a passive. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So make sure that he gets Omen. Like when you do the fusion and they ask you in the beginning, like, hey, what do you want to give this guy? What affinity?
Your true form.
Go with Omen. Yeah, no, like I feel the same way you do. I mean, look at these waifus. They're gorgeous. We did get lucky. Gotta blow them up anyway. What? She survived, but how? Need that for Lucifer anyways. True. I know you have money. You have a beautiful dress. That could not have been cheap. Tax. I told you we were from the IRS. You owe us that money. Audited.
Let's continue. Just like I thought.
Okay.
Alright. Give me The king cheese. Oh wait, you know what I didn't do? I don't think I opened that door. The bread, the paper, the cheddar, the guac. Ooh, yeah. That sounds good. Speaking of guac, I don't know if I'm gonna get Taco Bell today. I probably should, because I got McDonald's yesterday, and I was talking about this with Mandef and Dream Hunter. And yesterday I went to McDonald's and I got all of their chicken sandwiches, except the deluxe one, because the deluxe one is basically a classic, just with lettuce and shit on it. So they literally took their inspiration from Chick-fil-A, right? Whereas Burger King drew their inspiration from Popeyes. And both of them fell short of the competition that they're trying to emulate. But was it a bad sandwich? No. The spicy was actually the best sandwich. Out of the three, the spicy was the best.
Okay.
Alright, so we got ourselves a little shortcut.
I should write something.
I can probably take a look. Let's go back to the front deck real quick. What happened to me? Why am I like this? It is your destiny, my friend. It is your destiny.
Do you need something?
I think of all the variants of this particular uniform, On's is the best. On and Futaba, because they have like the more defined colors integrated with the suit. It just looks better.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
Now it makes sense for Jokers to be
You wish
straight
to
black,
view
but
registration. Are you certain?
yes, of course.
There is an alarm in effect. One of my favorite duties. Choose wisely.
All right, we got a new persona.
Really need this.
I don't, but I want it. All right. Let me go ahead and add him to my resummon list, and then I'm going to take a break, quick break, and go to the restroom. Probably get some chips, because part of me wants to. Well, I know I'm streaming till 6, but I don't know at that point if I'm going to stream even longer, because part of me wants to, as this is a long dungeon. I want chips. Yeah, man. Valesima, I've been eating the baked Cheetos. I've just been eating baked Cheetos. And I bought some Dorito 3D chips because I haven't had them since I was a wee lad. I was a kid the last time I had those. And then they re-released them, so I'm like, okay, for nostalgia's sake, I need to go buy some. So yeah, that's what I did. And I'm probably going to have some of those. But I'll be right back, guys. Sit tight. All right, I am Bako. Let's see here. Gotta get caught up. Want chips? Perfect song for waiting. Yes, man, Def. This song is amazing. Like, when I die, and if there's an afterlife, and I'm sitting there, standing before the pearly gates, I want this to be the waiting room song. This would be great. This would be great. Before I even knew to heaven or to hell, this would just be like the greatest elevator music. Yes, Aria the Soul is amazing. I got it. I'll do a little 3 a.m. league snack. Yeah, exactly. Like eat something, especially if you skip dinner. You shouldn't skip meals, especially if you're physically active. And I know this from experience. But yeah, like you don't have to eat a full-on dinner. I know if it's late at night for me and I'm hungry, I won't eat a bunch of food because I'm going to be sleeping soon. And I don't want that to go straight to my ass, which it will if I don't mitigate that. And I also try to limit myself like 1 big meal a day. So this morning I had protein shake, a Nutri-Grain bar. Now I'm having small bowl of chips, and after stream I will have my dinner. Haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be bad. I do know that much. It's going to be bad. Alright, so since I'm just trying to get this guy added to the compendium, I really don't give a shit like what skills he has. Alright, because I'm going to resummon Yada. Alright, I'm going to resummon this guy. So he pretty much gets all of his skills. So I can probably just like load him up with some random.
An extraordinary power. Now,
yes.
Let us begin.
Because I didn't want to waste the alert. It's like, because here's the reality. I'm gonna kill more enemies. I know it. I know I'm going to do that. So why not just do a rando sacrifice, even if it's something that I don't really need, and get the extra EXP since it's there. And then, you know, I'll trigger another alarm eventually, and I'll do the same thing. I don't like leaving cash on the table. Like, I couldn't give a fuck about this persona, but I am doing it because it's there, you know. It's like someone walked up to me and say, hey, you want, you know, some free money, like 10 bucks? It's like, yeah, I want 10 bucks. I don't need 10 bucks, but if you're going to offer it to me, I'll take it. Greatly decreases accuracy of all foes. Yes, let's see what RNG Jesus gives us. RNG Jesus. Nullifies curse attacks. Less. Blessed be. RNG Jesus was kind. Smile on us today. Ooh, I'm getting a nice little level up there. Repel nuclear. Yes, that actually is a skill that makes sense because he's weak to nuclear. So yeah. Let's do it. Heavy ice to all foes. Heavy ice to one foe. Fully restores HP to one ally. Yeah, you already know the first curse. You didn't need two. Emery to drop. I already got someone that can do that. Magical barrier. No. Not that I really care. You do not need Yadagaris who has all. If not, you can fuse this char. True. Which I want to say I can fuse her. Is she like a max rank persona or not? Yo, Blue Eyes. Yeah. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. Ooh, the Seiryu I made in Persona 4 carried me for like half the game. No nuke treaty. Yeah. That's pretty dope. So you made a Seiryu earlier, early in the game. Seiryu. You mean Koryu, probably? I don't own it, but I'll gladly take it. It's Char's Max Lovers. Ah, okay, yeah. No, I do not have my relationship with An maxed out yet. An and Ryuji I have been neglecting. I will admit that. I will be the first to admit that. Alright, so we've used Guillotine. This should already be registered, but I double checked because I have trust issues with games. Okay.
Today we will hang them more forcefully.
Okay, so pretty nice persona, good level and stuff. But why don't we give you over to the newest member of our family? Why don't we give you to this cock monster? Yes, yes.
Well, it is what it is.
Is this the power you wish to receive?
Yes.
This may be somewhat grisly.
Stronger erections. No, it was Seiryu. I remember specifically. Playing Persona 4 Golden, if that matters. Maybe Seiryu wasn't in Vanilla P4. Ah, okay. That's probably the case, yeah, because you were playing Persona 4 Golden. And I haven't played Persona 4 at all, so I don't know anything about anything. I was actually pulling out personas that were technically spoilers without knowing it, because I would have warned the chat. Because Koyu is max Hierophant and strongest of dragons. Oh. So yeah, I could see.
Most unexpected turn of events.
I can see where that makes sense. Yeah, that was an unexpected turn of events. And we broke the machine.
I'll just add this.
Need Seiryu for Koyu. PRD, yes he is. And I fed him more power to give him a more raging erection. Alright. Let's go ahead. Because this team comp's solid. But I've been running with these guys literally for the last 15 hours. So just for the sake of diversity, I'm gonna change the team up. And if we start getting owned, we can switch back. Or we can change the difficulty, but I don't think that's going to be an issue, if I'm being entirely honest. Alright, let's see. What did I have her before? It's like some kind of... Yes, the Inferno Horns. Yeah, that's what I gave her. So she can literally just scorch people. SP Adhesive 3, Makoto. What did she have before? I think I gave her an Atom Necklace. Haru, what did you have? Ring of Greed. Alright, Futaba has a Nuisance Belt. And then I have my SP Adhesive, and then there's the Black Rock. 54 of these. Holy shit. Alright. So yeah, juice up, and Yusuke. Alright. Yeah, 10 stats. I also didn't finish the compendium at all. I got 75% by the end. Last 20 episodes though. Online's Fire Ant. Why accessory for that? I don't know how I got it, honestly. I don't know how I got it. I couldn't tell you. Let me look here. On. Does she already know? Not Firebird. Yeah, that's Fire Ant. Strengthens fire skills by 50%. Okay, so it stacks. That's why I equipped it. Because An has a buff for fire damage, and then her persona already has 75%. So I can pretty much burn through most enemies that I fight with them. Just between the two of them, because that fire damage is so high. But then occasionally you get the one that just resists fire entirely, and it's kind of like, oh, Killjoy.
Let's do it.
Fire Amp does not stack with Fire Amp. Fire Amp stacks with Fire Boost. Oh, really? So basically, they lied to me. Unless they're saying that it stacks with the persona. I'm sure in that case I have better things I could equip her with, because I've always equipped her with that for the longest time. So maybe I misread it. Yeah, it says that fire amp can stack, but like you said, it only stacks with burn boost. It doesn't stack with duplicate skill. Okay, so I guess technically they didn't lie. I just didn't understand like what the nuance was, because they don't tell you. You literally would have to do a damage calculator, and I am not that meta. I'm not gonna sit here for damage calculator and determine like what is the most optimal stacking. So they could lie to me and say, yeah, this will work, and then I spend money on it, and then I get finessed. But she does need to level up, so you get glasses. You get an EXP boost, because she needs to start unlocking her severe fire skills. Even though I have a persona that can literally do the severe fire skills. If the skill has different levels, they can stack. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, exactly. Like SP Adhesive 3 with Invigorate 2. Gotcha. 8-Bit, I hope you have a great stream. I have a lot of work tomorrow. Good night to you all. Hey, TSM, thank you for coming by and for sticking for the entire duration of the stream, actually. You had popped in like 3 minutes after I had started. So thanks for coming by, and good luck with your work tomorrow. Hope to catch you tomorrow. If not, have a great weekend, and I will see you when I see you. Alright, let me try to jog my memory here. Alright. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to explore all of this stuff down here. That's what we were doing. But you cannot stop XP Adhesive 3 with Invigorate 3. So if they're the same level, they don't stack. If they're 2 different levels, they do stack. Oh, okay. Not fire amp and fire amp. Passives do not double. Okay. Gotcha. Passives don't double, and they have to be different levels. So Invigorate and SP Adhesive can stack if Invigorate is a different level. Since I have SP Adhesive 3, Invigorate 2 is the only viable one. I mean, Invigorate 1 as well, but why would you want that?
Show me your true form. You've taken them by surprise.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, these 3D chips have like little pepper. Very nice touch.
All right. I can still fight. Let us go.
In similar vein, Ollie dances not stack with Angelic Grace. Ah, okay.
I have something.
Alright. I think there's nothing else we need in this room. Though Ollie Dance is better anyways. Yeah, because doesn't that give you like overall evasion from everything? Because Angelic Grace is supposed to give you increased evasion of magical attacks, right? Except Almighty. Almighty will still peg you, but everything else. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Just like I thought.
All right. I could have handled that myself.
You technically did. I didn't do shit. Alright. Now see what's going on. We gotta throw the switch, go back in this room, go through the vent shaft, merge on the other side.
Yes.
Alright. Statues are active. Some cheese for the road. Come on, get in there. Sweet. All right. Yeah, it's a labyrinth ship for real. All right. Let's see. There is a vent shaft right there, and another locked door. So we probably need to mice it up anyway, and not do anything. Ooh, big boy.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
This one.
Easy if you stay focused.
Go down.
Okay. Agility.
Woodland persona.
What are you doing? That was awesome, Mona.
Let's go. I lend it. Gracious.
He's frozen. Let's see. Got him.
Just like I thought.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay. Let's hurry ahead.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Show me your true form.
Yeah, it's kind of like, how didn't he see me? And, I mean, technically he did, but he was in another room, so he couldn't do anything about it.
You're mine.
Metagaming the game.
Victory is ours.
Just like I thought.
All right.
No one stops the IRS. Alright. So, we pretty much have all of the doors unlocked on this floor. So we can go ahead, make a beeline for the master control. And lights are off. Alright.
Focus. I'll reveal your true form. Persona! You're mine.
Don't repeat too early.
Alright, she's hard.
Let's show show them something truly breathtaking, Skull.
Yeah, haven't seen this Showtime in a little minute.
I'm starving. Allow me.
Oh
Some
yeah!
sauce, a touch of red. Bon appetit.
Oh man, just what I want. Get out of my face! Chew on this!
Yes, so good.
Okay, let's move on.
Perfection.
Whoa, a new move!
Yes, finally. Finally.
Okay.
That was fast.
Alright. So, there's one more area that we haven't officially explored. And that's going to be main room right here.
I have something.
From what we can determine, I don't see any Shido statues. Even if there were, we should have turned the lights off. So, it's way up that way.
Treasure chest spot. Oh.
Morgana looks so cute in that suit.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
new blade.
Show me your true form.
Have a bad feeling about
Oh wow, that's a really cool blade, very ornate.
Okay.
Dizzy.
Luna's offense has been lowered.
I am thou. This one.
Alright, now I'm pissed.
Ravage them. Victory is ours.
Just like
And that's all she wrote.
Okay.
Huh? Done
I can
already?
feel it.
Alright. Looks like there's other points of entry. I guess we could go back up here. Probably just jumped down too soon. Alright, that's the second one. No? Think we went where we were supposed to. Alright, I could just move past this guy. Nothing of value in here. And we are through to the back deck. Look. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Got special forces out here. What the? That seems to be a shadow too. Be careful, guys. He looks way tougher than the other ones. You think they're tight in security? Wouldn't be surprising. We've taken down 2 targets after all. Let's proceed forward cautiously.
Show me your true form.
Yep.
Surprise attack successful.
Let's go.
Now just don't lose.
Goemon. One shadow left.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yours now.
Oh my damage.
Persona.
You sure showed me. Now.
Hey there, little buddy. Yeah, I forgot.
Just like I thought.
He was despaired, so they will do that.
All right. It's somewhere.
Welcome, sir. The back deck is just this way. We are currently on special alert, but do not mind us. Please make yourself at home. El no sabe. Catch him. I know, right? Just chase him down. Like, well, where's he gonna go? Oh, he had fear. Yeah. He was feared, so he bugged out.
This is my other self. Take this. Someone finish it.
Ow. Oh. Thanks for slapping some sense into me. Alright. What?
Oh, some rare loot. Not bad.
All according to plan.
Good work, everyone.
Yeah, we'll take those incense. Right off your hands.
All right. See it.
This feeling.
I'll reveal your true form.
You've taken them by surprise.
Enemy hit the ground.
Yours now.
My turn.
Doesn't have a weakness, but I think we could make it angry.
Eat this.
Shadow's annihilated. Skull's got this.
Okay. See it.
No match for me.
Not at all. Light work. Alright, made it to the back deck. Let's go ahead, save the game. And hop back to it.
I can see it.
Gazing upon the scenery makes me truly feel that I'm one of the chosen ones. Yeah, I can see how you feel that way. You're living in a lap of luxury while the entire nation around you is crumbling into pieces. That man had so many tattoos, and his mannerisms were quite preposterous as well. But I suppose if he's on this ship, Mr. Shido must accept him.
See it.
Mirror ball. cool. Yo, stop right there. I'm talking to you guys. Come over here for a sec. Wait, does he mean us? He looks super dangerous. I don't want to get involved, even if he's just some old cognitive thing. What are you punks mumbling on about? I hear you've been making quite a mess in here. I'm walking over here. Eep, we're totally not making a mess, we swear. Who are you anyway? I'm the one asking questions around here. Now drink some salt water and reflect on what you did. I'm leaving this to you guys. I don't got the time to waste on little punks like these.
Come on, man.
Salt water, does that mean you're going overboard, boys? No, sir, I do not believe that I will be taking a swim today.
I lend it.
Alright, I know for a fact that these guys are going to be resistant. Figured that wouldn't work on a demon god. Alright. It made us work for that one a little bit. It was just a bad matchup for Yusuke, that's all. We emerged victorious. It wasn't funny, damn it, they were totally trying to kill us. Maybe because it caused a scene at both the restaurant and the pool, somebody has to clean up this mess. Wait a second. Clean up the mess.
Oh.
That's why they call him the cleaner. It's because he mops up any trouble that shows his face. That should make him pretty easy to find though. We just gotta disturb the peace somehow. But doing so will have an adverse effect on us finding the other letters of introduction. Let's leave him for last and hurry over to the other two first. In that case, our next target should be the TV station president and the entertainment hall ahead. Let's go, Joker. Alright. Since we went through that little sequence, we can... Go ahead and rest up. Get Yusuke back to full health.
Let's do it.
Alright, so yeah, we see slot machines, so we're close. Alright, we got a roided out shadow, literally right there.
I'm detecting a badass.
I'll reveal your true form.
Got the advantage. Don't rush this.
We'll put you down. Persona! There. Persona! Eat this! Die already!
Nice.
Persona! I lend it! Gracious.
Go! Power up!
Persona!
Let's shatter it in one strike!
Where's my... Yeah, there you go.
You're mine.
Mm.
Yeah! Nice!
Literally shattered that eye sculpture.
All right.
Gave her that Saitama treatment. Disciplinary whip. Probably not as good as the one that she currently has equipped, but let's check her out. Yeah. It has higher accuracy, but at damage though.
It seems...
This must be the entertainment hall, just like we expected. And the slot-loving TV station president should be here. Let us search the area for him.
I'll reveal your true form.
Uh-oh.
I am thou. Here. Persona. You're mine.
That was a Pokemon moment right there, you know. Got an ice type, what's the counter? Fire, baby. All day.
That's all.
Alright, we got an alert off that. That was a clean kill.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ooh, a rare one.
Let's go.
Alright, this one's all you.
Whoever, strike!
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
It's up to you.
So, fire doesn't work on Black Frost? That's good to know.
Persona!
Oh, will repel fire, okay. Excuse me. I think I can get Black Frost too. I just haven't fused him yet.
Do not move a muscle.
Get another one.
Who's next?
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Okay.
I have something.
The effect.
Nah, just get Satan. True, true.
I should write something.
From Messiah and the Treasure Demon. Ah, okay. So Messiah and the Treasure Demon will give you Satan. I don't know if I have Messiah. Pretty sure I would remember if I did have Messiah unlocked.
Need something.
Wait, I do have Messiah. Fuck. Right. No, I do. Messiah Picaro. Okay.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
There is an alarm.
Done already? Justine, this one's off.
Registration. Are you certain? This is the path you have walked.
Yeah, that's true. I do have DLCs. Messiah Picaro. So I've summoned him in the past.
You wish to summon this? Take it then.
That messianic drip.
Take a calm down.
Calm down.
One of
I'm
my
sorry if I
an alarm
seem a bit
season.
short. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Boom.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
All right, bring in the double boys.
You seek power beyond your limits.
Stone of Scone. Yeah, Stone of Scone. True. It does a random. It's like when I pulled up the fusion calculator, it was like these fusions may be a little different if you have the DLCs for Persona 5 Royal. It changes the calculator, and I'm like, well, fuck, I do. Alright, let's see. Decreases SP cost of ice skills by 75%. That just makes sense. It already has Diamond Dust and Ice Age. Which I think these are like the highest level skills, yeah. Or Emperor, yes, he has ice skills. Gotcha. What? Agniastra? That's new. Medium physical damage to all foes, 1 to 3 types. 1 to 3 times. Okay. Nuke, Severe. Obviously, you gotta go with the Almighty skill. Can't go wrong with that. Hell's Curse. Makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't the devil have curse damage? Heavy wind damage. And then... Cyodyne, Psy, Nuke. And then... let's just round it out with Electra.
This could bestow an extraordinary power.
Do it.
Both of you to work.
I am Satan, the judge of all things. O sinner who knoweth not the true meaning of fear, I shall be thy mask and bear witness to the end. I mean, you need that for ice mostly anyway. True. Keep it. Severe ice damage to 1 foe. I want to give that up. Black Viper. Severe almighty damage to 1 foe. Ooh. So, from what I understand, singular skills always do more damage than AoE skills. So, Noak, in your opinion, should I swap out Black Viper for Megadolian, or should I just swap out one of these other skills here? Just want your 2 cents on that. Because this skill, Black Viper, I don't have on any of my other personas. Black Viper is crap. Okay, all right. I'm gonna trust your opinion. We will not get rid of our other elemental affinities for Black Viper. Ooh, Invigorate 3. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. Unique to Satan, but crap. Gotcha. So we can regen HP and XP. HP and SP. So, do I want to do medium physical damage? I mean, it's a unique physical skill with a cool name, but I don't need cool right now. I need efficiency. Elements, don't really care for that. Concentrate. Next magical attack deals over double damage. Oh, hell yes. I want that. Alright, let's swap out. Well, I already have Alice to do curse shit, so not really good SP cost effective. Yeah, that's true. Like, you may as well just use the AoE version. Cool. Alright, so we've pretty much got the almost like the Judeo-Christian pantheon. Like, got Raphael, got Michael, Baal, Satan. I mean, you know, we're doing the centrist roster.
Prepare for the unexpected.
Ah, I forgot about the network fusion. Of course, I'm not going to do it because it'll fail, but I'm just curious to see what I can get. So you have Oberon, that guy, Kali, Oberon. Oberon keeps popping up. Kali, Oberon, I wonder how important Kali is, because like all of these fusions keep giving me Kali over and over and over again. It doesn't matter
Today we
what
will
I
hang
get.
them more forcefully.
Alright. I think I was trying to like level Throne up to get Satan. Now that I have Satan, I don't need Throne anymore. So, what I'm gonna do.
You're stopping?
We're gonna be tougher on them than usual.
We will reclaim.
Taking them out?
Yeah. Kali is Black and Fury. Ah, okay.
You wish to view the
You're talking about the skill, right? The skill card?
There is one of my favorites.
Choose wisely.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this.
We're gonna chop them up all at once. We're gonna strangle them real tight.
Alright. Some swords damage from ice attacks. Don't really need that skill. But since I already have a 99 Alice, I kinda just want to just for the lulz to be able to say, oh, I have 299 personas. Where are you? No, the shadow. Oh, okay.
Well, it is what it is.
This will arise from the This may be somewhat grisly.
Literally fought it a couple times here. Gotcha. Absorb damage from ice attacks. Cool. Now that's strong. That is strong. I'll give up Cyanide for that one. Alright, cool. I'm probably not gonna itemize anyone. I already have Tantric Oath. Yagrush is what? Yeah, I've already like itemized all of these personas in the past. And I already have the stuff. Cool. So I think it was like one more thing I wanted to do too. I can't remember. Let me take a look.
This is an alarm fusion.
Okay.
Your stop finished already?
What?
Nom nom ice, yeah. It's like that GIF that this Scandinavian dude just hops out of a frozen lake and just starts eating ice just like off the water, and it's the most masculine and terrifying thing I've seen.
Movement complete. Let's continue our exploration.
I'll just add this.
Alright, so we did that. I think I'm going to call it for today. I think we're at a good stopping point, and I'm going to pick this up tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what I'm shooting for. And I would love to put this persona through his paces, so that's going to be fun. And yeah, thank all of you for coming by, each and every single one of you. Noak with the persona advice, I appreciate that. As always, my companion would be a lot less impressive if it were not for you, so thank you for being a part of the stream and adding to the content. Mandef, love you lots, love you bunches, appreciate you coming by, and for bringing some of your community members over as well. Really appreciate that. Dream Hunter for the raid. TSM is no longer with us because he had to get ready for work tomorrow. But again, I appreciate him coming by as well. And Valesima, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the banter with Mandef. It was very fun to read. So much love, friend. Yes, much love to you too. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. and kick back for the evening. Probably wrap up this Formula One championship, and yeah, what can I say? It's been a very successful stream. So take care, be safe, love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, next week for sure. Take care. Bye bye.